All right, let's have this discussion now. Service disruption is expected to continue in the city of Tshwane today. That's as members of the South African Municipal Workers Union continue with their strike action over wage disputes. Violent protest scenes played out on Friday when trash from garbage trucks was being dumped on several busy roads. For an update on this industrial action, let's bring in SAMWU's Deputy General Secretary, Dumisane Magagula, who joins us now via our video link. And Mr. Magagula, it's great to have you on the program. Thanks for making time for us. So, interestingly, the City of Tshwane released a statement saying that they're not going to send out their buses today because they're actually worried about the lives of their drivers. Do they have something to worry about?
Yeah, no, thank you, Ayanda. The situation in Tshwane is due to the failure by the municipality to implement the salary increment following an agreement which was duly signed in September between the parties at the bargaining council. Unfortunately, workers did go to try and get the municipality to address them on this failure and how the municipality is going to resolve it even before we go for legal action against the municipality. And what is very unacceptable is that the municipality fails to pay, but they do not follow the procedure that is known to all of us of having to apply for an exemption and giving reasons in a legal manner in terms of why they are failing to implement. However, there is no strike in Tshwane, and we do not accept that it's SAMWU members that are intimidating anyone from going to work or anyone from delivering services.
So to be clear, members affiliated with SAMWU are today expected to report to their post despite this dispute over wages that's continuing in the backdrop.
Members will be at work. However, members will be expecting to be addressed. We cannot give guarantee that members will take up tools and deliver services while the municipality is failing to address them, at least to come to table in terms of why they're not implementing the salary increment. And we know that that municipality is also intending to make sure that for the next 3 years, they're not going to implement the salary increment. This gives uncertainty to members and it gives uncertainty to employees in that employer, City of Tshwane.
So members today are expecting at the very least clarity around why the wage issue hasn't been addressed and are not expecting necessarily a favorable outcome from that meeting. Is that accurate?
That is arguable because of the behavior of the municipality up to so far, but members are at the workplace already from around 7 o'clock, and as usual, they have clocked in, but they will wait to be addressed in terms of this failure, and which failure we view as a political game because elections are only in a week, and this municipality is making sure that they destabilize because they have their own intention.
Put differently, you can't necessarily rule out the possibility of a strike after this gathering today anyway.
No, there will not be a strike until we follow a formal process of applying for a protected strike. We all know what a strike is. A strike is not something that is done abruptly. There is a process, and we are going to follow that process. However, for now, employees are at work, and they will still be at work.
Important because my understanding is that the Labour Court has actually granted the city an interim order, an interim interdict, essentially barring any workers from going on the strike. So at least there's alignment in so far as that is concerned. But very quickly, take us through exactly what workers are asking for in this particular case. I do understand it's linked to an agreement that was made quite some time ago.
Yeah, what workers are asking for is firstly payment of retrospective salary increment, that is from July up to October. They are asking for full implementation of the salary wage agreement for the next 3 years as agreed. And employees will become impatient because this was a very weak agreement after a lot of to and fro in the bargaining table. But finally, we accepted, and we do not expect any municipality to move away from what we actually came to as an agreement at the bargaining council.
All right, Dumisane Magagula, he is the Deputy General Secretary of SAMWU. Thanks very much indeed for that quick update.